today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. And his first pass is incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Lawrence to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. For Kirk, there's a peek at the numbers in last week's game. He was the focal point. Big game, up over 200 yards and a score.
And one thing I do know, when you put up numbers like that, the next team you're going to play, unless they're extremely arrogant, all they're thinking is, what can we throw at him that's going to be different, that's going to knock him off his game?
A very solid gain of 27. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Julio Jones. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They started on the ground with Eckler, and he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Herbert being chased out left. This is swung out to Eckler. Only able to gain a couple there, and now it's 3rd and 3. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Robinson will try to pick it up, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he'll find Moreau here. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Catch made. It's Moreau. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Nifty move. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, and it's 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Dropped just inside the 20. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here's Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Charger drive about to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. It's Eckler again. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. On 2nd down, Eckler. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Herbert on 3rd down now. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 42. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Herbert. Sliding out of the... Herbert has it knocked free. And the Jags grab it. There he goes left side. The 20. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score.
Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away from the 6. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score it here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
From the 31, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Herbert now. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Herbert.
Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Up the middle with Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the give, this is Eckler. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Spiller looking for space. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Eckler. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Eckler again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road. Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes it at the 7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football. Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From just shy of midfield, Lawrence. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 28. A good pickup there, 20 yards. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Now Lawrence. Caught by Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. James Robinson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. That's into the hands of Eckler. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Herbert. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Steps away to his left. He finds his target, Allen. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Herbert operating from the red zone. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. Oh, and he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, it's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A handoff, it's Eckler. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Herbert. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll buy some time right. He'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back to throw again. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Robinson up the middle. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. On 1st down, Lawrence firing, and Julio Jones has it on the slant. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers 14. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Play action. It's Lawrence. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Now Lawrence to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 24, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Straight ahead, it's Spiller. And credit the tackle to Juan Thornhill. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Herbert. Eckler with another catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line. They'll run here with Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. Looking to throw. Herbert looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 10, Herbert. He'll find Williams on the slant. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. To give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
2nd and goal from the 1. Back to throw. Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he'll find Moreau here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 2nd down and 3. Second down and a run by Robinson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And able to find Kirk complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. On play action, Lawrence. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. From midfield now, Lawrence. And it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Rowe. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Now Lawrence. This is Chenault on the receiving end. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a third and goal. Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Julio Jones with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. Throwing on second and 3. Herbert. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Herbert. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Herbert on first down now. Open man is Palmer. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Herbert now. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now it's Herbert. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's going to be complete to his tight end Everett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. Herbert throwing again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Whipping run into Allen. That's complete. And the Chargers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett from 4 yards out. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Jags, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tennessee Titans come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on
today, from Ford Field in Detroit,
the calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 94 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
Throwing Jones. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Michael Gallup with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jags are on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The numbers for him from a week ago: 17 carries, 78 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The Lions at 5 and 6 to start play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Murray. Buying time to his left. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. From the gun, it's Dillon. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Murray. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Throwing now is Murray. This one hauled in by Sample. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Dillon up the middle. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Murray now. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
And that'll be complete to Dillon.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Jones.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Now Jones on 1st and 10. Shark's got it left side. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones.
That's once again complete to Chark.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Back to throw again. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. On the draw, this is Barkley.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will stay a 4-point game. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray. Dancing to his left. And it's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
That's caught once again by Gallup. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw on second down. Jones, and he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Back to throw. Jones. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Micah Parsons drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up fourth down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be third down.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Murray now to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Murray's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Murray going to throw. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Murray to air it out again. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. And just a yard to go here on second down.
Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Murray. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
On second down, another run for Dillon.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. In search of 8 yards on third down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. To throw is Murray, forced out to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal, you'll take. Punt, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle with Barkley. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Jones now throwing on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. From the 22, Jones. And this all incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. Looking to throw. Jones. His pass caught at the 4. And the Jags are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So now our referee looking at the sideline saying, are you sure? But yes, this defense has accepted the penalty. So that means they will not take possession on the fumble recovery. Well, not sure why in the world you do that, but that is apparently the decision. To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Jones on first down. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we sit past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Being chased out left.
They'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And everyone on their assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down behind the line.
The third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Here's Johnny Hekker now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Here's Jones to throw on third down. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Open man right side is St. Brown.
And he is going to have the Lions first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Murray.
Open man here, Schwartz, complete.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down. Looking to throw. Murray. He finds his man. Complete. It's Schultz. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
They give to Dillon out of the gun.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Barkley, inside handoff. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Operating from the gun, Jones.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Jones throw there, caught by Gallup. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
From the 38, Jones. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. The 30. 10. And into the end zone. A scoop and score. The fumble return for the Detroit touchdown.
An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that will tie things up at 13. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now Jones on 1st and 10. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From the 44, Jones. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the 1st. Throwing, Jones.
That's Gallup on the slant. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, Jones.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. Back to throw, Jones.
Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got him.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Over the middle. That's caught by Schwartz. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Murray. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Murray again. Buying time to his left. And this one is incomplete. This offense so far on third down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Now Murray. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Detroit. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now Jones. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he will have a Jaguars first down. And he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Jones, another shot here after the pick six. To Barkley on the check down. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. From the 30 on 2nd down. Jones. Open man is Chase, complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw. Jones on the slant. This is Chark.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Jones now throwing on first down. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And there's Jaquan Brisker getting to him behind the line. Great play by the safety.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. They'll run with Barkley. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Lions will take over. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing now is Murray. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Murray now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And Pascal's got it. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They run again with Dillon. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 2nd down, Dillon. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they'll indeed take a knee. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A.J. Dillon, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
Clock now under 30 ticks and running.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kevin Byard, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Down to a knee goes Murray, as that will just about wrap this thing up. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Detroit, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Minnesota Vikings come to town. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Thank you.